In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to chelate your hair at home. It's a little different than when you can do it in a salon. Obviously, it's like an actual chemical that you put in the hair and it kind of strips the hair of all product. Now, this has nothing to do with color. It doesn't strip out color. It doesn't do any of that. But what it does is it removes buildup and from products, from anything that you put in your hair, and even just everyday oil and dirt that gets into the hair. A lot of our shampoos are now made so delicate to not ruin hair that it almost doesn't wash the hair off completely. So getting your hair chelated is always a good idea before highlighting your hair or coloring your hair. Not a lot of salons do it, only because it can be expensive. It's time consuming and it is another process on the hair. But what I've experienced is that when you do get your hair chelated before you color, say you're going red and you want it to be really vibrant, it's great to get everything off the hair and then to strip off the color and then to apply the color and, transform you into the color that you want. The hair just comes out looking just so much more beautiful and vibrant. Here are my simple steps of how you can do it at home. I recommend doing this sometimes to my own clients, and it's just a great way of and I notice this too, you know how a lot of people say that when you try out a new shampoo your hair looks amazing and then it kind of gets used to it. So this does that to the shampoo you already have at home, and it makes your hair just feel amazing. You know, when you just wash your hair and you feel that it's extra cleansed, but it's also hydrated at the same time, which is really rare to, get that on your hair, but that's what it does. So the home remedy at home and these are things that most anyone will have at home, is Dawn dish soap. And I know that this is the Method bottle, but it has to be Dawn dish soap. And Dawn is actually one of the most gentle soaps. If you've seen the commercials, that's what veterinarians will use to save animals and to get rid of oil off of birds and ducks and just wildlife. And so it gets rid of harsh oils and debris, but it's also super gentle. That's why it has to be Dawn dish soap. And then a lemon. Most everyone will probably have that in their kitchen. Anyway, so the first step is you get into the shower and you rinse off your hair. Just rinse it off, make sure it's completely wet, and then you are going to do a few pumps of this. Just 2-3 pumps goes a long way. Imagine you don't need as much as you do shampoo, just because this is concentrated of the bubbly stuff that is in your shampoo. So 2 or 3 pumps, just mix into your hands and shampoo and mix in through the hair. Starting at the scalp, you want a clean scalp. Clean scalp is the #1 first step that you need for healthy hair. So starting at the scalp and working your way towards the end, grabbing your hair and just kind of scrubbing it through the mid-shaft, just because I don't normally scrub my hair from the mid-length down every time I shampoo, but when we're doing this, we want to really cleanse the hair. So you do that, leave it in, and then rinse that. Once you are done rinsing that, you are going to cut open a lemon in half and spritz the first half on the top of the head so you can get into the scalp and kind of just through the top of the hair. Then the other half you grab your hair off to the side, just because you don't want to waste any of that lemon juice just going down into the tub, and you squeeze that rest of that into the hair, and again do the kind of same thing. You will notice that at this point your hair will feel really alkaline, and what alkaline hair feels is, imagine something squeaky clean, it almost feels like wool, it will not feel good. Don't get scared. It's actually just, like I said, cleansing the hair. If you have blonde hair, it makes your hair brighter. Lemon does that. It's kind of like a natural bleacher. And so just leave that into the hair. Again, don't manipulate it too much at this point, just because you've already done that with the Dawn dish soap. So now you just kind of want to leave the lemon in there and do its work. It's super alkaline, so it's kind of absorbing all oils and gross, yucky stuff and literally just evaporating them. So again, leave it for about a minute and then rinse just with regular water. Once you've rinsed all of that, your hair is going to literally feel squeaky clean. After you do that, then you want to use the most hydrating hair mask you have at home. If you don't have a hair mask, use just a regular conditioner, but the most hydrating conditioner you do have. I like to use this. It's a 10. It's almost too much for me on a daily basis, but after this, that's what I want. So what you've done is you stripped everything that's gross and unwanted on the hair, and so the hair is kind of like just open and ready and exposed. So what you want to do is fill it back up with nutrients and hydrate it really, really well. And once doing that, normally when you put something super heavy like this on the hair, it just sits on the hair and it coats it, and that's why a lot of girls say, I don't want like a really heavy conditioner because it just weighs my hair down. And that's because it's not penetrating into the hair, and all it's doing is sitting on each like hair shaft, and it's just weighing it down more and more and more. And so that's why once you cleanse the hair completely, the conditioner will actually heal the hair almost from within. So it's amazing. You will absolutely love it. The second you start putting that conditioner on, it's like your hair feels like actual butter. Like it feels so good. Better than any other time you've put conditioner in your hair. So then with that, you want to leave it about 3 to 5 minutes. Chemically, they are designed that whether you leave them in 5 minutes to 20 minutes, it's not going to make a difference, because what matters is the size of the chemical in that conditioner. And if it's not small enough to penetrate all the way through the hair, whether you leave it 20 minutes, it's only going to go as far deep as it can, if that makes any sense. But you want to leave it on at least 5 minutes. So leave it on, again, rinse off with regular warm water, and then in the end, shoot the hair with cold water. Let it somewhat air dry on its own and then blow it out. You will see that your hair blows out absolutely beautifully. You will get more volume at the root because your hair is cleansed and ready, and it's calm because it has everything it needs. Your color will look brighter. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this, say if you have red dyed hair, and you want to maintain that color and you don't want to strip any of it away, then I'd probably not recommend this. But if you have blonde hair, brown hair, or any natural hair color that you don't have any artificial hair color on, I totally recommend this. And or say you have a color that is too intense, or you have blonde hair and you had a toner that's way too harsh, do this and it will work as if you had shampooed your hair 3 or 4 times and to remove that toner. For most everyone, it's absolutely recommendable. Men can do it, children can do it. It absolutely cleanses the scalp, and for people even with hair loss, doing this at least once a week, it's cleansing the scalp, leaving each pore clean and pure and ready for new hair to grow through. I hope you all try this out, and may you feel the best your hair can feel. So definitely try it out and see what miracles it does to your hair. Alright, anyway, thank you so much for watching this. Give us a thumbs up if you found this helpful. Leave a comment below if you have tried this out, or if you have any other suggestions and things that you like doing to your hair to make it look the most beautiful it can. See you in the next video. Bye. Don't forget to watch my new video every Monday.